Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Polar Bears and the Lions. Jesus Pena, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Ryan McLaughlin, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate, Bobby Allard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 12:35.
Popped him up. Ware has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronnie Weeks.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Weeks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. McLaughlin has racked up over 3,300 innings on the major league mound and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jesus Pena. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Row, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That is 4. The left fielder.
Stepping in, Mitch Drew comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous, There was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mike James, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony McCaldy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Dan, D-Row, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Na. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Calvin Parks.
Calvin Parks.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Parks just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Andre Harris, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Parks stands at second with no outs. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Raul Ruiz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Ruiz, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Jose Cisneros, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0.
1-1. Count is 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Standing in now, Bobby Aller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You know, D-Road, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. At the plate, Ronnie Weeks, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 3 runs already home here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlantis is on top here, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Lou Manuel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Bradley Williams. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pena back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 19.
Into the box now, Antoine Lawton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lawton bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 9-year major league vet. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Parks is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jesus Pena.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. None out. Runners at first and second. Fouled away. The 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Andre Harris. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Plate now, Bruce Castle, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Raul Ruiz. And that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Polar Bears are out in front 4-0. In now, Bronson Ware, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting in, the catcher, Rene Castro.
Now to the plate, Rene Castro. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Storm Rollins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speed threat, Jose Cisneros.
Jose Cisneros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bobby Allard, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0. There he goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. One out, nobody on. Hit hard but foul off toward the dugout. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Ronnie Weeks. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Oscar Ostalaza answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Jesus Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time through was a base hit. The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Still only one out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
This is pulled into right. Manuel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Drew.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Drew. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball upstairs.
Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Atlantis is out in front, 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Tony McCaldy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Lorenzo Hamilton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Hamilton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Na. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
At the plate, Lou Manuel. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 4 full. Atlantis leads this one 6-0. So coming to the plate, Calvin Parks, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Manuel is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Andre Harris.
Ready now, Andre Harris. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
At the plate now, Bruce Castle, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Raul Ruiz is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready once again, Jose Cisneros. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradley Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now. Antoine Lawton will be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, number 19.
Stepping in now, Antoine Lawton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope, outside.
Still 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Bronson Ware. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Rene Castro, pulled toward right center field. Pena is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bobby Aller.
Bobby.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A toss behind the back.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ronnie Weeks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. To third. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Pena.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jesus Pena. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Drew. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now batting, Storm Rollins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Pena is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now here's the pitch. Line drive base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Nah. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Carl Falvey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Calvin Parks.
Calvin Parks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping up now, Bruce Castle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So striding in, Jose Cisneros. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled off.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Number 16 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. In now, Bobby Pollard.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
First and second now, one man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Ronnie Weeks, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Atlantis is out in front here, 9-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lou Manuel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Bradley Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1.
Count to 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 3-1.
Aye. Count full.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Antoine Lawton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Drew will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bronson Ware.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Bryce Richmond enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Bronson Ware will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Jesus Pena.
The right fielder, Jesus Pena.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Settling in now, Mitch Drew. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Calvin Parks waits on deck. And right into the shift, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Calvin Parks. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andre Harris.
Stepping in now, Andre Harris. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Rene Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Rene Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Nope.
Fastball just inside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in, Storm Rollins. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony McCaldy. First pitch of the at-bat. started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This fastball taken high for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Hamilton, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Raul Ruiz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, what an amazing swing right there. Some guys just give up on that pitch right out of the pitcher's hands. Don't want anything to do with it. He kept his hands back and stayed through that for a homer.
In now, Jose Cisneros.
Jose.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Olive.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Aller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Line hard toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he misses again. 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Cal Hall enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jesus Pena will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the ninth coming up. Atlantis leads it 10-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Yu Na, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Lou Manuel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Manuel.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 99.
So digging in now, Bradley Williams. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Polar Bears took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike James earned his 9th win of the year. Ryan McLaughlin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, 3 errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
good.